Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're watching the finale of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
And if you guys want to watch the uncut commentary of this video, go to our Patreon where you can watch that and exclusive content.
And comment down below with other shows that you think we should watch. And subscribe, please. I want to feed my 16 children.
To Scott, to Pilgrim. Do you think there is a theory that I said in the first fucking video that was spot on immediately? Is it gonna be like future Scott? Scott from the future is gonna save his... It's like a time travel story or something? Am I stroking my ego a bit too much?
When are we?
The future.
Oh my god, it's him. It's him. God damn
him
it.
with the beard.
And you're...
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh my god, it's like Redditor Scott Pilgrim. He's like older now.
This is the timeline where he gets with Ramona and that turns him into a Redditor. So he's trying to rewrite the wrongs. He's trying to get rid.
You're more or less right.
Just to be like completely clear, there's no time travel in the original comic, right?
No.
I feel like if I was a fan of something for years and they adapted it and added time travel, I would just be blanket pissed off personally.
I don't know. I just want to see how they do it because I don't like automatically think something's bad.
Wow. So we actually make it past 25.
Oh my god, Will Forte voices him. That's Abe from Clone High.
No way.
Yes way. Here, let me show you our house.
This is the thing that confuses me. Why is his voice so different? This is a 14-year gap. Scott Pilgrim is already an adult. Why does his voice sound completely different?
Fighting those exes was the biggest mistake of our entire life.
They then put he was so strong that it ruined his life.
Welcome.
The virtual boy! Dude, white guys with glasses just got an erection.
Me and Ramona?
Wait, that's the Sonic scene.
What's she doing here? Do we have to confront our past or something? Because that sounds terrible.
Wait, do we have to do the entire point of the first movie?
Do I have to have a character arc? That sounds terrible.
Oh, we get married? This is really sweet, actually.
Minions!
Minion!
What? They didn't ruin Scott Pilgrim with all this time travel shit. They put a minion in Scott Pilgrim. That's how they
That's
ruined
what
it.
made the series. What are you talking about?
The next one is what's important.
Divorce! They got divorced. No.
A few, 12, 13 odd years later. Yeah.
Years?
I hate this. This makes me sad. Is the resolution of this that Ramona and Scott weren't meant to be together? I fucking swear, I'm gonna kill myself if that's true. Fuck you, Brian!
There's no way he would get an anime and then use it to retroactively depress every fan of the
Brian!
series. Like, it can't be
Brian, why?
It can't be that jaded.
You know, sometimes bad guys turn into great guys. You'll learn that on a later adventure.
Will he? Will he? This is the end of the show. I like this part though. This part's awesome.
I know my own ego.
The fuck is happening?
They just decided to make the goofiest music video in the middle of this show.
It's just like a straight parody.
Hey, why is all of old Wallace's old stuff in our garage?
What? Wait.
He's still living with Wallace.
Knock, knock. You boys want some iced tea?
Oh my god, Daddy.
My husband is...
Don't.
Well, it's not a secret.
He's not ready.
It's gonna be Gideon? Is he married to...
No, dumbass. It's Scott.
Wallace's husband works at Nintendo.
What?
He works at Nintendo!
Fine. Regular Scott, shut up. Old Scott, why is there a younger you in my kitchen?
I love how chill Wallace is.
You said, too bad I don't have a time machine so I can go back and stop myself from dating her in the first place.
Buddy, I was obviously joking.
Like what the, like what? Like what the
What?
fuck?
Is he that stupid?
Hey, you guys are smart, right? Do you think time travel is possible?
Well, this is weird because this is like a different version of Scott that like feels like he didn't go through the character arc in the original series.
Even though he did.
He went through the character arc and like regressed. I'm just kind of...
Well, divorce changes a man, Jack. I feel like you're underestimating the effect that a divorce could have on someone, you know what I mean?
maybe you're right.
Now it's all smushed and broken and covered in rollerblade tracks.
This is part of my... I don't think the voice actor was a good pick for Scott.
Yeah, I don't think so too.
Didn't I see you at the Rocket back at our show in the past?
I think maybe the direction they might go with this is that he sees the future Scott and then he chooses to date her anyways. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm gonna do it myself type of thing.
Yeah,
I guess maybe
yeah.
they might go that route.
I think that's cool. I think that's sweet. I like future Toronto. It looks pretty cool. It's like Dr. Stone happened.
Like, does an apocalypse happen in like 3 years?
She looks the same. She looks the same.
Well, that's because I think she's a cartoon character.
Why does Scott look like that, bro?
Because he's a divorced man.
You're right.
I heard about old U's idiotic time travel plan. Sort of thought it was a joke.
Yeah, if I was Scott and I saw the girl that I was dating aged this well, like, I would commit to her even more in the real world. Like, what?
I gotta invest. These stocks are paying dividends.
I need to be the best boyfriend there ever was.
My Precious Big Life as Scott Pilgrim's Best Pal by Old Young Neil.
I like how he's posts like fucking Steve fucking Jobs on the front cover of that book.
So I sent it back in time.
You have a time machine too?
Oh, there were two people. So she was the sleep paralysis demon and Scott took him from the future.
I like it, to be honest. I feel like if you treat this as a separate thing and don't let it like affect the comic, this is really cool in and of itself.
How are you supposed to separate it when the entire plot of it is based on you understanding the original?
That's what I'm wondering, what does someone who hasn't seen the movie or read the comic think of this? Because it is so inextricably tied to that.
The plan was a disaster. The movie fell apart. Careers ended.
She traveled to the past and wrote a screenplay instead of having a conversation.
Woman will do anything but go to therapy.
Like that famous detective.
Columbo.
Columbo?
I was gonna say Detective Pikachu.
No, you were not. No, you were not. No, we don't support the Detective Pikachu movie around here.
Well then.
That doesn't make any sense though, because this is 2003 and Detective Pikachu.
Well, maybe the video game.
Video game is a 3DS game, and 3DS didn't release until 2012.
Oh my god,
my
you're
God.
right. Eat him up, Jack. Eat him up.
That Detective Pikachu
Eat
joke
him
doesn't
up.
work!
It's Back to the Future! It's Back to the Future!
That looks so fucking sick.
I gotta get a picture of this.
I think old Ramona's hotter.
I just want to see them make out with each other.
Apparently, a 23-year-old dating a high schooler is frowned upon by society.
There's simply no way.
They really have to spell it out to the TikTokers that can't understand subtlety.
I'm also glad you died. It gave me a lot of space to reflect and grow.
He gives everyone else a character arc by not existing.
But they do have the character arcs in the comic! Knives has this exact scene, but it's written better!
What is going on right now?
This is like they put a chastity belt on me. Let them kiss! They don't do shit in this show. They don't got anything.
Like, they hype them up so much, and then they have, like, no relevance whatsoever.
they don't do shit, man.
They're plot important, but they're not, like, featured at all.
Then it's time for the big finale.
This show feels like I'm being jerked off and then being poked in the eyes at the same time. That's what I feel. Those are the emotions I feel. I don't know what that means. No, that's what I feel.
Dude, the episode is called The World versus Scott Pilgrim. That's kind of based.
They should have had Twitter versus Scott Pilgrim.
They should have had Twitter versus Scott Pilgrim. That's what you sound like.
Hello?
Whoa,
What's
whoa,
wrong with
whoa.
you? That's so out of pocket.
Todd Ingram, right? The vegan? Let's fight!
So is he just gonna speed run kicking everybody's ass right now?
Fight you over Ramona? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, they don't care anymore.
Scott and Ramona together again.
So he's alive.
Maybe future Scott put a force field around them, they put a chastity belt around both of them, and they can't unlock it until they kill Scott in the future. Oh my god. This show's just like chill, funny show, and then all of a sudden they're like, let's fucking draw the coolest animation you've ever seen in your goddamn life for 2 seconds.
No fights? No kissing? This finale sucks.
What? You're not allowed to say that. You're Scott Pilgrim.
That was my letterbox review. I don't know how he fucking got access to that. He's so cute. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him. This shot from the opening theme probably makes up about 25% of his appearances in the entire show. I do find it funny that, like, just through watching In the Robot and stuff, he realizes all the stuff that he did was wrong. Like, it's been one day for him.
Yeah.
Like, in the movie, it takes him a long time to realize that he's in the wrong.
Comic-wise, too, like, that story takes place over a fucking year.
Well, maybe it's like a big metaphor for our attention spans decreasing, you know? The comic, it's a year. The movie, it's a week. The anime, it's one day, you know what I mean?
It's 3 days. They're just fucking cutting it more and more.
No way, that looks so stupid. Oh my god.
What, a brown guy can't play a white guy in today's society?
It's just specifically Matthew Patel. That's the problem.
Skater, actor, vegan, rock star.
Bro, I'm praying. Please, why didn't they just make the whole musical?
Why didn't they make this?
Just release the Scott Pilgrim the musical. I want it.
Bread makes you fat.
Ah, it's so good. Why did they make this?
What's wrong with that?
It's Evil Scott. What? Evangelion. Yep, I was right. Yep.
Don't say Evangelion. Yes,
I was right.
I was right.
What were you right about?
It's a Scott Pilgrim instrumentality project.
No, even older.
Only 47 and he looks like that? Pack it up, bro. Ramona, move on.
Editor, just cut to Jack's camera right now. He's making the most thoughtful, philosophical expression I've ever seen.
Bro, he's a thinker, bro.
I don't know how to feel about this.
It looks cool.
Why is it Will Forte? I don't think Will Forte can sound serious. Like, I don't think it's a skill that he has.
The force field. It was you.
Ah, duh.
Why is he black now? Well, Nega Scott isn't in it, so regular Scott turned into Nega Scott.
No. You just said the N-word, Thor. You just said it, bro.
I can say it.
AK Fields?
Anti-kiss field.
It's just like Ava. It's an AK field.
Send the rest of us back first. We've got no beef with you.
What if I have a beef with you?
Oh, that's a reference. He literally says that to Gideon in the movie.
Ah.
Guys, leave a comment down below and slap a like on this video if you got the epic reference.
And after old Wallace kicked me out, I began my training.
Nah, dude, this is just every guy when they get broken up with. You just hit the gym up hard.
So you're the big bad.
Me? I'm a good guy.
So if Ramona breaks up with Scott in the future, Scott becomes an incel.
To be honest, it's the greatest woman on the planet.
If she broke up with me, I'd become an incel. I mean, I guess everyone she broke up with did become an incel.
What the hell was that?
It's time to chow down.
It's time to chow down.
I don't understand why they're all fighting him, though. Are they fighting for themselves, or are they fighting for Scott in this situation?
Well, I think he said he won't send them back.
The music's really cool. I just feel like the themes they're going for are so blatantly obvious. It feels like a much more stripped back version of Scott Pilgrim.
Well, the original, I guess, was too subtle for people.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hold up.
We hit one rough patch, and you go completely insane?
Valid.
Well, what have I been doing for the past 10 years? Giving you space. Okay, wait.
Nope. I don't believe Bryan wrote this. That is fake news. He didn't write this part. They got in fucking like Marvel writers to come in.
They got Amphibia. Amphibia showed up and he's like, but what if there was a nope rope in this scene?
Run away from the thing that you love.
It's just fucking hearing Abe say this serious, dramatic dialogue is so fucking funny.
They definitely needed more than 8 episodes for this. That scene in particular felt so rushed and childish. This is such a child, like, ugh.
Wait, what the hell? Did she just combine with her older self?
Self-cessed
What the hell?
lesbian saves the day!
What the fuck?
I see that now. It's all the same. It's all beautiful.
What are you fucking talking about?
What is she yapping about?
Oh, because this is the same as the original story. It's just the same story, but it's different. But it's the same story, but it's different.
What I've done in the past doesn't have to define me. Help me keep remembering that.
That's just the vaguely the morals of Scott Pilgrim. It's weird they're saying that to Scott, but the whole show doesn't focus on Scott.
Well, she was saying that like about herself, like help me remember.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But it is weird because Scott has no character arc in this.
Sparks.
We need more straight kissing. Can we talk about that?
Eden, you've said like a lot of weird things over the course of your career, but that is one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard you say.
They tried to bomb the theater, sir!
Why'd you do it, Gordon?
Why is he confused? You destroyed his entire life. Of course he wants to sabotage you.
Take the Empire back. Just let me keep my show and the rest of it is yours.
Why? Why?
Oh, Knives is part of the band.
Wait, Scott has dated half of the band members.
Make it all of them, dude. Like, let's get them numbers up, bro.
At your service.
Whatever.
Whatever?
Yeah, whatever.
The fact that, like, there's this much closure to the show, it's just telling me there's not going to be a season 2, bro. I'm like, damn, they're capping it off. But there's that ass.
Oh, my God.
Male ass. Everybody gets ass, okay?
Yes! They're playing the Scott Pilgrim song. I love you for 1,000 years, 1,000 years.
Okay, like he's loved her for like 4 days. Like he's liked her for like 4 days. Maybe 5? A week tops?
Time for the real game to begin.
Also, there is going to be a season 2. Oh my God.
I don't want to watch it.
And if you guys want us to watch season 2 of Scott Pilgrim, get this video to 1 billion likes. And then when this video gets 1 billion likes, we'll watch Scott Pilgrim season 2. Huge thanks to our patrons.
Alejandro Paredes, Atomic Leon, Bento, Kamlu, Cosmic Dega, Crystal Bunny, Daryl Herb, Diane Stolk, Frozen Spaghetti, Gabriel Granados, Gub Stargazer, Gummy Brainrot, Gurnis Now Jonason, Helio, iPeg Brett Hand, Isaiah Alford, Kamui, Night VDB, Leaf, Lilac Moon, My Artistry, Master Nate, Matthew Byers, Solomon Graver, Native 5, Nick, Obama Gaming, Omega Waffles, Rain, Steven Sanchez, Sunny D, Kieran Sills, Toast, Ultimate Parson, Val Explicit,